Morning, everyone. As you can see, look at the sweat. Sweatfest is done. I had some technical issues today. Our Wi-Fi really is horrible here at the house, so I need to find a way to fix it. We've tried. We switched from residential to business, but when I was getting to the end of my workout, my on-demand just and paused. So what I need to do is bring my laptop out here or something. That way I can use my phone as a hotspot or my iPad as a hotspot, something. So what I did is I had to go by memory and finish the workout. So I don't even know if I ended up doing the whole thing, but if anything, I only missed the last couple of minutes. So I still got it done. Still sweating like a pig. Look at my shirt. So I switched where I put my iPad and my phone to go live because I felt like my Instagram peeps were getting like a dark shadow of me because of the lighting. So now you guys can see where I do my laundry. Instead of seeing the refrigerators, you can see that pile of towels behind me that I still need to fold. And yep, they're gonna sit there until I'm done with all my stuff. But I learned something in one of my books that I wanted to share with you guys. And it's about the 5-second rule that you guys know has been working tremendously for me. And I know a lot of you guys have tried it and it's been working tremendously for you as well. So, hey Deborah. Hey Jules. So I wanted to share with you something that I learned that can help with anxiety. Now I haven't tested the theory yet. I will test it tomorrow. I get anxiety when I fly. And tomorrow I have to fly out on a very early flight. Like our flight is taking off at 6 something in the morning. So I'm using tomorrow as my rest day and I won't rest on Sunday, which usually I don't rest, I run anyways. So I'll probably just press play because we'll be home late morning Sunday. It'll be too hot to run. But anyways, so I will put this into action and try it tomorrow to see how it works. But for me, with the way my anxiety and the panic attacks happen, I start to feel fast heart rate. My palms start to get sweaty. My bottom of my feet get sweaty, and that makes me like antsy. I feel like I can't sit still, and I think it's because my heart rate's going and I need a reason for my heart to go fast because I'm just sitting there. So this 5-second rule can be used to help with that. Good morning, I see you hopping on. This 5-second rule could be used to help with that, or it could also be used for like helping with if you're nervous about something. So what the book said to do was like, she gave an example of her son who has anxiety and gets nervousness about doing sleepovers. So instead of him like saying how nervous he was and keep saying, I'm nervous about it, I'm nervous about it, I'm nervous about it, it was almost like you have to fake your mind into saying you're excited about it. So like, on the way to the airport, I'm gonna keep telling my mind, I'm gonna do like the 5-second rule, hey Courtney, and keep telling myself, you know, I'm excited about this trip, I'm so excited about this trip, and stop thinking about being on the plane and start thinking about my excitement of going on this trip. I get to meet a corporate rep from Beachbody tomorrow, thanks to my upline coach. So we are going to Tennessee. That's where my upline and my mentors live. And this is her rep from corporate. And she opened it up to some of her top coaches. So I was one of the ones that she asked to come, and we get to spend a day, maybe 2 days with this corporate rep. They're gonna help us with different things with our business, let us know how we're doing, give us some tips on different things that we can do. So it's gonna be a really great trip. So I need to focus on those things and not focus on that negative anxiety, panic-ridden nervousness. Because what she was saying in the book is a lot of times we have that nervousness. So when you get nervous, your heart rate goes a little bit. And that is what puts us into the panic. That's what puts us into the anxiety. And so she was saying how if you change that nervousness, because a lot of times it takes 5 seconds for our mind to start freaking ourselves out because we don't know why our heart's beating as fast as it is. So if we just talk ourselves through it. Like this actually happened to me now that I think about it. I was asked to speak on a big call for the business, and I was nervous and my heart was going crazy, and I started feeling that anxiety kick in, and then I was just kind of breathing. I was using my dog to help with the anxiety and giving her some love and stuff like that, and then just telling myself it's okay, this is a big to do that they asked you to talk on the call, you know, this is a big deal and that kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna try this tomorrow and I'll let you guys know how it worked. what I can do is maybe I'll go live before or I'll go live after and let you guys know how it worked for me. But I'm gonna try it. I have my anxiety medication that I take with me on the flight just in case. I haven't had to take that medication for anything else. My doctor just gives it to me for flying, and he has me take it before I fly. I haven't had to take it because normally I have a glass of wine before I fly. So we're gonna see how tomorrow works and see how I get through with utilizing this 5-second rule. So it's basically like everything that I learned in the book, which I finished the book, but everything I learned in the book is it takes your mind 5 seconds. 5 seconds to make a decision. So in 5 seconds, my mind's deciding I'm having anxiety, I'm having panic, like it's freaking itself out. Good morning, John. So we need to switch that thought process and switch that mindset in that 5 seconds. You got to change it. So that's where this whole thing comes from. Like she says, instead of giving into the feeling and start repeating, you know, oh my God, my heart's beating a mile a minute. Oh my God, I'm having anxiety. Oh my God, here comes the panic attack. Because then you're causing it to come even more. We have to change it. We have to think the positive things, like, and tell yourself why it's happening. Like, for instance, when I was on the team call, I had to tell myself, that's okay, your heart's only beating fast because you're nervous. So just, this is an exciting thing. It's okay. Be excited, and blah, 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 blah. And that's the things I was telling myself. So let's see if it works on the flight. The author of the book says she had a fear of flying and had anxiety for flying, and this is what she was doing to help herself with it. I know it sounds silly. It sounds a little silly to me, but it's been working for everything else. I 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get myself up and do my workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get my work done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, things I don't want to do. I 5-second it like I told you guys, and it has worked so much. So I'm going to attempt this, and I'm going to see how it works tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I think it's going to work. If it's worked for everything else, I don't know why it won't work for this. So I'm excited to try it out, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I know when I shared about my anxiety and my panics, I know a lot of you said that you were having the same things. I got tons and tons of messages of people thanking me for doing that video and talking about anxiety because they've been living with it their whole lives. And I love that now as an adult, I'm learning about all of this stuff. When I had anxiety as a teenager, I didn't know any of this. And my mom didn't have anxiety. My dad didn't have anxiety. So there was nobody that went through this to help me through it. So I feel like I need to pay this forward in case there's somebody else out there that didn't have anybody that lives with anxiety to help them through it. Someone that's making changes to see what works. So I just wanted to make sure I shared that with all of you guys. And I do have a challenge for you. I have a call to action for you. Today my call to action is that something when you feel your heart racing and you feel, morning honey, that anxiety kicking in, I want you to do the 5-second rule, and I want you to switch your mindset to the positive of whatever your nervousness is for. Look at the positive, find the positive, and keep reminding that, like keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it to yourself. Even if it's something as little as going into a meeting or speaking at a meeting or getting on a plane, or some people have social anxiety. So maybe you have an event you have to go to and you're feeling anxious about it. Look for what the positive things are at the event. Maybe it's gonna grow your business. Maybe you're gonna meet new people. Whatever those things are, whatever the positives are, look for those and focus on those and let me know if that helps you through it. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.